Okay, this is my new long wire antenna. Chris measured it to be approximately 245 feet. Hold still. And that wire is up about 20 feet in the air. Actually, maybe a little bit more, except for it's drooping over here. Starts here right behind the gray container and goes out to that pole. We had to guy that last pole with a rope. Hopefully it'll keep it from bending, warping that 2x4. It's posts and then 16-foot 2x4s attached to the posts. See how it's attached there. 2012. Look how gray it is. It's smoke. We've got so many fires around the state in northern Nevada and northern California. You can almost see how you can almost see the sun without having to squint or put sunglasses on. I just got back in from irrigating out here in the field. There's Tippy, he's getting big dog. And Ricky over there. I was hoping to get a picture of Tippy. He and Fred were chasing each other around a minute ago. Smoke is even more evident that way. There's the sun. Hey George, move. My long wire antenna. I added more wire going down that way. Oh, hold still. Here's the first pole where the coax comes from the trailer house behind these trees. And I lowered the wire down from the top several feet. And oops, I see it makes a sloping right there. It was kind of bending the top a bit, and I decided I didn't want quite so much vertical radiation, more horizontal, so we'll have a little bit, not as much. Oh, there he goes. Still likes to play. He'll probably still like to play for a long time. Won't ya, little stinker? Mr. Wigglebutt. Meet the Wigglebutt. Oh, there's... I tripped over some. There's Fred. It's hard to see the hills up there because of the smoke. It's been even worse than this. A couple days ago, it was even worse. Well, I guess I'm going to go in and we're going to get dinner here pretty quick. It's going on about 10 after 7 in the evening, early evening. Oh, maybe I'll take a picture of the trailer house. We'll move around there and take a picture of that. That's the heat pump. Got the water running over here. Gonna get a drink here in a minute. And walk around the corner here. There's the old trailer. Got a lot of stuff out here that I need to eventually put away before the weather turns. Look out, move. The dog's always in the way. There's the coax and the electrical cord that goes down the electric fence. The coax right there going over to here. My MFJ remote antenna tuner is in for a repair to have it looked at because something went wrong either with it or the ICOM transceiver. My door doesn't fit right anymore, so that's how I hold it. So I'll go inside. Here's inside the trailer house refrigerator. And I've got it on. I've got some water and some Coca-Cola in there. And my transceiver. See, I drank that much. Transceiver sits on that table. I need to take these sleeping bags in and this other stuff in, get it out of the way. I'm going to take my wind-up radio in the house so I can listen to Rush Limbaugh inside the house. Who knows, I might bring it back out here at a later time. But the transceiver's gone to repair too, to Michigan, to an ICOM repair station. U.S. amateur bands as of what is this? March 5th this year. I gotta make a photocopy of my ham license and pin it up here somewhere too. MFJ catalog and the mic for the ICOM transceiver. Anyway, my voltmeter, the clock back there. Anyway, I'm going to go in the house and quit for now. Oh, look at this. This is Tuesday, October 30th, 2012. The day before Halloween. Look at the temperature. It's 70 degrees right now. It was a little hotter a little bit ago. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. About an hour ago it was 72 or so. So it's starting to cool down. But this is weird to have 70 degree weather the last of October. Jeez. And this autumn, well, late summer, autumn, we tried to get some more grass planted. And up on top here is a dual band 2-meter 450 antenna, and can't see it that well. That's a 5/8 wave 220 antenna. And see, the container's nice and white. My long wire antenna going down, way down there. You can kind of, it's hard. Oh, there's too many wiggles. It's hard to see it way down there. Oh, I'm getting dizzy looking at the viewfinder. Oh. Anyway. The gray container is not gray anymore. Neither is the red container. It's white as well. And there's the MFJ tuner. Bounce, bounce. Am I making you sick watching this already? And I got that one ground rod on the right. It's a 5-foot ground rod, so I got it down 4 feet. No, it's a 6-footer. So it's down about 5 feet. This one here I didn't get down so far, but the grounds are coming here from the MFJ auto tuner. Ground right there is the that's the long wire antenna connection. The coax is the input from the transceiver. And this here is a surge protector, and hopefully it'll keep things from doing damage to the radio like it did before. And that wire goes along the ground under the dirt to here, and then from that ground rod it goes over there and hooks to the barbed wire fence. See? So the fence is all part of the ground system. And it goes down there, and a wire underneath that gate down there, and makes it go on around for a ways, and a wire under this gate over here, and then on down, it's clear down to the canal. So hopefully it's adequate ground. And I'm going to go inside now, into the trailer. Oh, here's the trailer door. I bought a bicycle paddle, a bicycle lock, and holds the door closed because it got misaligned and doesn't fit the way it's supposed to. So, see, the thing here doesn't match the hole. And we'll go inside. But first I gotta take a picture of the steps. Had to dig it out because it's on a slope. So dug it out and made it a little easier to get in without the thing slipping and sliding all the time. Brought a lot of junk in. There's the transceiver there. There's my KDK 220 transceiver, and it still works fine. And fly paper. Look at all the friggin' flies. Ugh. Well, since the weather's cooled down, except for the last couple of days when the temperature went back up, there's not so many flies. There's a few. Well, there's one flying around right there. One fly flying. But, there's the icon. It's got A/B switch, and it's in the middle, or one of the. It shorts out the other deal. Back here is the bias T that goes to the MFJ auto remote tuner out there and powers it with 12 volts. And you have to have that on when tuning making the auto tune. A lot of noise. I don't know if there's anything on the band right now. Last time I used it was Sunday morning. This is Tuesday for the retro, and we were on this frequency here, 3818 on AM mode. Not a lot of activity, doesn't sound like right now. Let's see. There's 28.
A lot of times I just leave like my power supplies on. I shut the radio off, but all the power supplies are always on. I'm sitting here tooling on the radio.
Anyway, this 10 meters, so it's open a little bit. Not a lot of activity, doesn't sound like. Down in the CW Morse code part of the band. Here's up starting the voice at 300. Well, not a lot of activity there. About 15 meters.
All bands, I had a fun time, and for some newcomers, it'd be a nice way to make a lot of DX contacts, and
A little bit of activity. Let's see. This 17 meter band, 18 megahertz.
Before supper here, but you're 5.9 plus, and you're a new one for me on 18 megahertz here. So thanks a lot for the contact. GH2 Lima, Kilowatt 8, Yankee Alpha Hotel. Glad to be a new one for you. Thank you very much for the call. Big signal, good morning. Kilo Hotel Juliana QRZ. Alpha Charlie, Kilo 1, Echo 4. Oh.
I don't know what that was. 18 megahertz goes to 18.168. You hear it when I go out of band. It makes a little beep. And it goes down to, the voice band goes down to 18.110. That's some kind of birdie. Anyway, this is the beginning of the voice band. Let's see. How about 20 meters?
Neither did I. But I'd like to have someone give a call from Houston.
This is Quebec 6, India uniform. This is Kilo, Quebec 6, India uniform. Standing by for a call.
Standing by for a call.
CQ. This is Kilo, Quebec 6, India uniform. This is Kilo, Quebec 6, India uniform. Standing by for a call.
If I were in a mood to get on the air right now, I might try to tune up an answering, but I'm not going to. So anyway, that's 20 meters. He's strong signal too. So,
Kilo, Quebec 6, India uniform.
he's probably in California.
Kilo, Quebec 6, India uniform.
And let's see, here's 40 meters. A little bit of activity on here. Oh, anyway, I'm not going to get on the air right now, but I might just leave the transceiver on and put this back over here in case there's some spikes come along. And that's it for now. Well, I'm out here on the tractor. Turn it off. It's noisy. Anyway, I'm out here on the tractor. There's now the white container. Behind that is the trailer house / ham shack. And the first pole of the long wire that comes this way. And there's the second pole. And the third pole. This is up about 20 feet in the air, this wire. And I buried those, they're 12-foot poles, and I tried to dig holes, or have the holes dug as deep as I could get them. Didn't always go so deep. That's why the tire, on the bottom tire, it goes around there, and that's filled with concrete. It's really steady. For not being too deep in the ground, it's really steady. The 2x4 in the high wind gets wiggling some, not too awfully bad. And anyway, there's pole number 4. I got a rope going off to the right of it to that stump over here, tied off. Keep it from swaying too much in the wind, and the wire keeps going toward the west. let's see, wire, I don't know if you can see the wire or not. It goes down to this 2x2, and there's another 2x2 here, and these are 8 feet off the ground, so the lowest point is 8 feet above the ground, and then it goes down, I don't know if you can see it very well, another pole down there, and that's where it terminates, or actually before that, but we're going to drive down there and take a look. Start the old beastie back up here. Oh, come on. Run. And here we go. Okay, anyway, this is 2x2, and let's see if I can find it here. Okay, there's the wire. It's a 10 gauge wire, stranded 10 gauge wire, and that's the end of it right there. And the rope hooked onto it. I got these non-slip knots, so it holds it good. And the length is I don't know how long it is for sure, but I'm kind of guessing 270 feet plus or minus. But it goes to there, and then the rope goes on down to this last pole here. Here's another view of the ham shack trailer house ham shacks. It's sort of protected from the weather. Got those trees here, and the container on one side, the house on the other. In the front, it sticks out.